Greetings. I am here to present my research titled The Path to Global Infamy of the Abu Sayyaf Jihadist Militant Group, No Novice Threat in the 21st Century. This study delves into the historical and ideological foundations of the Abu Sayyaf Group, a jihadist militant organization based in the Philippines. It examines how the group's early affiliations with global terror networks such as Al-Qaeda and its adoption of radical Islamist ideologies contributed to its evolution from a regional separatist group to a globally recognized terrorist organization. The Abu Sayyaf Group was founded in 1991 by Abdurrahaq Abu Bakr Janjalani, a former member of the Moro National Liberation Front. Janjalani's radicalization began during his time in Afghanistan in the 1980s, where he fought with the Mujahideen and met key figures like Osama bin Laden. Disillusioned by the peace agreements between the MNLF and the Philippine government, Janjalani sought to establish a more radical, independent Islamic state for the Moro people in the southern Philippines. The Abu Sayyaf Group was thus born, supported financially by Al-Qaeda through Muhammad Jamal Khalifa, bin Laden's brother-in-law, and aimed at implementing an extreme interpretation of Sharia law. Secondary sources such as patterns of global terrorism highlight how the ASG's commitment to violence was inspired by jihadist ideologies and their perception of betrayal by more moderate groups like the MNLF. This radicalism, fueled by other ideologies such as Wahhabism, led to the group's notorious actions over the decades. The research draws on a range of primary sources as well, including government reports, historical newspapers, and international collaborations such as U.S. Department of State reports that provide insights into the ASG's global affiliations. Primary accounts reveal that Janjalani's radicalization during his time in Afghanistan was pivotal in shaping the Abu Sayyaf Group. His direct connection with Al-Qaeda's Muhammad Jamal Khalifa and zealotry in Wahhabi interpretations of Islam added ideological rigor to the group's agenda. Early acts of terror such as the 1991 grenade attacks in Zamboanga were not random, but deliberate steps to instill fear and recruit followers. The Abu Sayyaf Group's modus operandi, including bombings and kidnappings, as evidenced by the Dos Palmas Resort and Super Ferry 14 incidents, were meticulously planned to gain international notoriety and funding. Primary reports document the role of U.S.-Philippine joint military operations, such as the Balikatan exercises and the launching of Operation Enduring Freedom Philippines, in undermining the Abu Sayyaf Group. The United States has strategic reasons for intervening. The Abu Sayyaf Group's affiliation with global terror networks like Al-Qaeda and later ISIS pose a direct threat to American interests nationally and in Southeast Asia. Although the Abu Sayyaf Group has been significantly weakened in recent years after their defeat in the 2017 Marawi crisis, their legacy and potential for resurgence remain a threat to the region's stability. The ongoing efforts to counter terrorism in Southeast Asia underscore the importance of international cooperation, intelligence sharing, and military assistance in combating groups like the ASG. The Philippines' long-standing struggle against the Abu Sayyaf Group is not just a battle for territorial integrity, but a fight to preserve peace and security in a region affected by radical ideology and militant violence.